Hey Leo, someone in Rising is broken tarot. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe. This is going to be a July 20th to the 26th weekly reading, okay? So, Leos, I'm definitely getting the energy that you're dealing with someone here that's very petty and very manipulative, okay? And we have responsibility and we have success. So, I'm seeing here, Leos, if you can be the breadwinner in your home, or there's like a 50-50 type of situation going on where you both equally work, or you could be a stay-at-home parent while they go out and work. There could have been a conversation that was had where they made it seem as though you don't do anything, you don't bring in anything into the home, you don't provide, you're not helpful. Okay, we have King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, someone who is very greedy, possessive, just miserable, okay, and stubborn and ungrateful. So I'm seeing here, if this could be a situation where you're married to this person or dating them, living with this person. I'm seeing here, Leos, that this week you're definitely, or this month in general, since the beginning or prior, you've been stepping into the energy of putting yourself first. Okay, you could know this person is a cheater, or you caught on to that, or recently caught out, caught some information that they've been exposed in regards to what they've been up to, who they've been speaking to, something was left open on their phone, etc., etc. But I'm seeing it with the Seven of Wands, licking your wounds, okay? Conflict avoidance, compromise, backing down. So I'm seeing here that this is a situation where you cannot really speak up for yourself, okay? This is someone here that does what they want to do and then tries to make up for it afterward, expecting you to accept their apology, okay? And I feel as though right now you're in the energy of putting yourself first. We have breakup, spiritual awakening, and storm warning and anxiety hookup. So someone here could be trying to project onto you that you could have cheated on them, or you could have stepped out on the connection because all you did was go out and have some fun with the ladies. You were literally composed. You did everything right. You were respectful about it. Nine of Cups energy. It seems as though you were just enjoying yourself. But someone here knows that they do not handle you well. They do not value you or treat you very well. So they feel as though anytime you step out, of the home, you're going to receive so much attention, so much attraction, and they feel very intimidated. But yet they will never fix their ways. All they do is cause anxiety and fear in your energy. Or this can also be, the energy is finally reversing and they're anxious, they're fearful of what's next to come. But at the end of the day, this is their karma, okay? You're moving very gracefully. You don't have to do all of that, stepping out and just being nasty about things, lustful, because that's not who you are. All right, that's not who you are. But right now they're in the energy of definitely trying to be manipulative. They're trying to hold you back and try to cast things onto your energy that are not true. So with the Knight of Wands, this can be a younger fire sign, doesn't have to be, but they're very immature and they just go off of emotions, very impulsive. But right now I'm also getting the energy that you're doing the work, you're doing what you need to do, whether it's self-healing, whether it is you're trying to get into entrepreneurship, working, whatever opportunity it is that they claimed you could not grasp, you have gotten it, and it's only going to increase from here. So someone here is very anxious. They're feeling as though you're going to have better opportunities, you're going to find someone better, you're going to make more money than them. Okay, they thought they were on their high horse. They thought that they were above you at one point. Okay, we have Two of Wands. You had to make some readjustments, set some goals for yourself, get back into yourself. Maybe you weren't focused on yourself. Maybe you were letting parenthood or just being a partner, just letting life just take over, and you were just letting it drown you and drain you, and you were not focused on being your full potential. And now you're like, you know what, you're right, spiritual awakening time. Maybe I need to release you, let this go, and things will get back balanced. Okay, so with that might come some conflict that you were trying to avoid, especially if this is a situation where you're living with this person, you guys are not together, separated, but you have to continue living there due to you're still paying to live there, the lease is not up yet, legal situations. There's a reason why you and this person are still in the same space together at this time, but there does not seem to be any type of connection or emotional back and forth, or real conversations that actually help things move forward. It seems to be as though they just want to hook up or just have you there just for their benefit. So maybe I'm seeing about the end of this week you're going to be releasing yourself from this home, or to letting them know that they have no control over you, setting some boundaries and letting them know where your responsibility is actually at, okay, which is financial stability, focus on yourself, possibly children. Okay, someone here just wants things to run however it is to benefit them. Period. They don't care if you're happy. They don't care if you're sad. They don't care if you're stepping all over you. They don't care if they know they're lying to you, and you possibly don't even know. You're wondering where this anxiety came from. It's from them. It's from them, lying, being dishonest in the background, yet trying to control you and have you on your tippy toes. This person could be someone that tries to, critique everything that you do, judge everything that you do, try to make everything you do, you don't have to be perfect. For what? Five of Cups in reverse with the breakup. You're tired of feeling hopeless. You're tired of feeling like you're not good enough. Meanwhile, they're the ones that's miserable. They're the ones that are miserable, okay? not by the rules. They don't follow by the rules. They're abusive. There's plot twists, self-sacrificing. You have to sacrifice yourself, your whole self, your whole being, just for them to be satisfied. And it causes for you to be restless. It causes for depression. It causes for you to be down and upset. Okay, meanwhile, they're in the Nine of Cups energy. We have Nine of Cups twice. Someone here gains off of your misery. Okay, Leos? Someone gains off of you being upset, being miserable, down, drained. Meanwhile, they're doing all of what they want to do behind your back. This doesn't even have to be you going out and doing what you want to do. This can be them knowing that they have third-party energies doing what they want, and yet they still try to confuse you and make it seem as though you're doing something wrong. This can also be the energy of your family. Okay, you can have sisters, in-laws, however this may flow, that might be defending this behavior. Okay, and this might be the cause and reason why things never get better. Fear. You feel as though if you stay with this person, or if you stay married to this person, Leos, things are only going to get worse. Okay, things are just not balanced, and you're having an epiphany here. Like, you know what, this person, they just always just act fake. They always act fake nice and act like they're all family oriented to get into my good graces. Then they get the hookup, and then they just leave, or they just act, worse afterward. Okay, listen, Leos, once you continue to be focused on your success, focus on your career, focus on your stability, and stepping out of this connection, things are going to prosper for you, okay? But this person, they just want you to be in fear. They want you to stay stuck in this spot, all right? But you're not going to do that, all right? Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.